About today's topic, we have to take a step back. See, during the baby boomer era of the 1900s, going to college was the logical decision for any high school graduate because college was something that wasn't financially restricting at all. Usually it only took a summer's job, and a lot of families had enough money saved to just pay for it for all of their kids to go through college. And once they got through college, they would get degrees that would help them land very well-paying jobs that would set themselves up for the rest of their lives. And that's how you see a lot of baby boomers nowadays being able to live in retirement without much worry about their funds. However, this cycle has changed in the past couple decades. Nowadays, college is an extremely hard decision to make for a lot of low-income families because the charges of student loans and student loan debt is crazy for a lot of people, and a lot of adults, not high schoolers, a lot of adults know that high schoolers that are 17 years old taking out six-figure loans oftentimes can completely cripple them for the rest of their life and prevent them from making any financial gains for a majority of their lifetime or working period. Former presidential candidate Andrew Yang wanted to solve this issue. He had three main ideas to solve this. Number one, what he would do is he would take the 1% of any school that has $30 billion or more in endowment funds, and he would donate it to building a certain university in Ohio or any other low-income area. Number two, he wanted to make sure that there was no incentives for administrators in college to make sure that student loans weren't taken and people weren't paying the college to give incentives to higher-ups to get them more money and to make, working for more jobs in a college based more on personal gain rather than educating the children. And as the last thing that he wanted to do, he wanted to let go of a lot of administrators because studies show that a lot of the money that comes to college goes directly into administrators' pockets as pay, and the less administrators there are, the less there would be in student loan debt for a lot of people. However, this is a little contrasting with what Donald Trump wants. See, Donald Trump has done a lot to make sure that student loan debt isn't that big of an issue either. As of recently, with the coronavirus pandemic, he suspended all student loan payments for 60 days to make sure that people didn't have that sort of financial restriction on them when they probably didn't have any jobs regardless. So, what has Donald Trump done, or what is his plan to do something in the rest of his presidency? Well, he says that when you go into bankruptcy, your student loan debt is suspended, so you don't have to pay it, it's discharged. He also wants to make sure that colleges are held accountable for all their loans. They want to make sure that when people default on their student loans, that the colleges are the people that take the hit, not the government, because it's usually the government nowadays that has to take the hit, and the way they pay it is through taxpayer money. So in a sense, it's just a waste of your taxpayers' money. As well as this, Trump wants to make sure that federal student loans are charged at a lower interest rate. Right now they're around 4.3%. He wants to bring them down to 4, maybe even 3.7, 3.8%, according to a study done by Forbes in December of 2019.